there.
I'm Teri.
Nice to meet you. I'm
to
Erin.
Meet Erin.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Definitely.
Would you like to get in the van and talk to me about life?
Yes,
I would
love
it
to.
if you would. Come on in.
This looks super fun.
It is fun. So how are you feeling about life these days?
I mean, pretty good. Things are okay right now.
Yeah?
You know,
Not
I
watching
think
too much news?
no. The news could really bring you down, I think.
It can.
It's really bad. Things are bad out there. You got to find other things to make you happy.
Did you actually go through a thing where you stopped watching it?
Yeah, I think you have to find time to just turn it off and then go out and find things that make you feel good about yourself.
Right.
So, yeah.
And what's making you feel good these days?
I go out, I have fun with my friends, I, work out, I like to have fun.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you want to play this game with me?
I would love to. This
Okay.
looks very fun.
So spinning wheels are always fun.
Yeah.
So we've got
Love it.
the idea is you spin the wheel and then we spend 5 minutes and you just go and we just talk about whatever it is. And we have conflict, relationships, regrets, self-esteem, health, sex, politics, and 007.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Spin away. Oh, she's flicking.
That way.
Oh shit. Okay. Let's see.
Which one?
Dun, da, 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 da.
Oh gosh.
Is that
on? What is that on? You pick
Okay.
it. You pick it. It's either gonna be. I'm hoping you're gonna pick.
it?
Not on health.
It's
That's so
sex.
heavy.
I'm gonna say sex.
That's so heavy. It's on health.
It's right on sex.
Okay,
think
good.
It's on sex.
Well, we'll go that way.
Let's
I'm fine
talk
with
about
it.
sex, baby.
I'm fine with it.
All right, sex.
I'm fine with that.
Go.
That's fine.
Everybody has sex or wants
Everybody.
to have sex. So tell me about sex.
Everybody wants to have sex. Everybody likes sex, but not everybody wants to talk about sex.
What do you think is the best way to have good sex? I mean, is good sex an orgasm? Or is good sex a connection with another person? Or is good sex multiple orgasms? What is that even? I'm not even sure, people. What does that even mean? I had good sex.
It could mean multiple orgasms. Sure. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and then
'Cause
you could
I
have
feel like
multiple times if
because
you're
I
going
actually
and having
feel-
sex a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
for
I
sure.
actually feel like it's not just the orgasm. I feel like I'm at a stage where it's somewhat of the connection.
You're with somebody that you're,
you're
connecting with.
Yeah, and I don't
somebody.
mean connecting necessarily oh my gosh, we're gonna be together for 20 years.
Right.
I just mean that you're sharing a thing with a human being. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
What do you think men think good sex is? Just the orgasm?
I mean, it depends on with the guy that you're talking to, I think.
Okay, so what's one?
Depending on if they're in their 20s or if they're in their 50s. I
Okay,
think.
so pick specifically.
So good.
What has a guy enjoyed sexually that wasn't just an orgasm?
It could mean a lot of things. It could be maybe just the attraction, the initial attraction, or the actual connection, like what you're talking about. So it has a lot to do, I think, with age too. Because the initial fear of the commitment or just the initial orgasm too. So I think a lot of that.
I think that people are having a little bit too much porn sex. It just feels like they've been watching too much porn so that they feel like there's that, oh, I do this, I do this, I do, instead of actually having some sort of connection. Anyways, but what do you think a guy should be doing?
Well, I mean, I feel there's a lot of things. I think just being, like you said, actually going back to what you said, a connection between, if it's somebody that truly knows you and knows what you like exactly. It's hard to say exactly one thing, but going and finding out exactly what you like, and then doing it over and over and over.
And even not in we're talking even one night. Even
if it's a one night stand.
Yeah, but
if it's
even
a one night thing.
Even within a one night, I think people can be sort of more real. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think these one night things are sometimes like the porn stuff.
Yes.
We're both drinking, then I'm gonna get to have intercourse with the rubber, and then see ya. We're done.
We're done. I'll never see you again.
Even maybe within the one night stand, couldn't it be more real? More.
Well, you'd hope so.
Yeah. So what would you want to tell a guy? What would you want to express with a guy or share with a guy, even if it was just going to be one night?
When you feel like they're just doing that, it feels like it's only going to be a one night. If they just maybe kissed you, and, you know, we're more intimate with you in just like, you know, talking to you, telling you more intimate things about themselves, then I think that would be more of a close and a more intimate way of being honest with you, and that would touch me more, probably.
Yeah. I feel
it's
like
more inner like stuff, I think, that would
do you think
touch
that's
me
just
more.
a girl thing? Or do you think guys feel that too?
Maybe. I think it could be both ways because people are scared to open up.
People are totally scared to open up.
They're very nervous to tell the most,
like, I think they
like inner stuff.
Do you have like an inner thing that you? I'm trying to think. Like for me, if I have an inner thing that I mean, I definitely, you know, like, do you have an inner thing that you?
I think everybody does. I think it's okay to be private. I don't think that that's a problem. But like the stuff that's too private, I mean, you don't have to share on the first night because who knows if you're ever going to see them again. But you know what I mean? Like, who knows? They might be down the street and you never see them again. But like, I think it's nicer than just like, you know.
I'm done.
We're not done yet.
It's a very good
hey,
conversation.
Tweety, we're not done
yet.
Yeah,
that's right. You need to be quiet.
But yeah, I don't think it's something that has to be like so, you know, porny. It doesn't have to be.
But
like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yes,
when
I do.
When I say that.
Yeah,
that it's all just a little like you're having sex in a movie.
Yes,
rather than you're actually
just like,
with another human
it's
being.
a copy of what they see in the movies.
Right.
For sure. Yeah,
right.
I do.
I was trying to.
And
think,
it feels so like fake sometimes.
It does.
And then you never see them again, and that's it.
And that and again, that could be okay if you felt like, to me, if you felt like you were having a more real connection, I think, in the moment. Although all of that said, who am I kidding? Like, I think it's probably better to wait to have sex with somebody until you actually feel like you know them a little bit better. Because I think
you're comfortable with them.
I think you're going to have better sex when you feel like you know the person and that there's actually a little bit of an investment.
When you feel like you're totally comfortable with them and you
being
can be
vulnerable,
and you can like let down your guard a little bit, and you can be honest with them, and you can open up to them a little bit.
I wonder if guys
sometimes
like feel like they have to be like just like I found myself like going like, I'm tired, I need a break. Like, have you ever?
Well, sometimes if you're going, yes. It depends on the guy though. Like, yes, but like, and you just have to like stop for a moment.
And you know, do the metaphorical smoking of the cigarette.
Or like drink water.
Right.
Or drink water.
God,
or
that's
like
so much
I don't
healthier.
know. Like
I don't know. Stop.
Well, me, I don't know. I'm just saying I need like a sip of water, or like I don't like take a breather. I'm like sweating.
Have a sip of water.
I just need a sip of water.
And then I'll do it more. Just give me some water.
I'll do whatever you want. Just give me some water, anything. Like I need to breathe. Like I need to breathe.
Okay, what's the most meaningful thing? And we can end it on this, but I'm just what's the most what's the piece of advice about sex you think that you've either shared with your girlfriends or a brother or something, like that you think maybe people would feel less alone if they knew, or they would have better sex if they knew? Do you have like anything that that's been so positive for you that you would want to share it?
Well, I think I would wait to have sex, you know, with somebody till you find somebody. It sounds so crazy, but people are like, oh, you know, it feels so good. It's great. You should just, you know, it's so awesome. Sex is so great. It is so great, but you have to wait to have it with somebody that I think you trust and you like, at least, and you feel like they're going to be there for you. I think. Because if you don't at least like care about them, or they care about you, you're right. That sex is not going to be good.
Yeah.
At all. It's just not at all.
Yeah, I agree. And I think try to say the things you think you're not supposed to say. You know, like
don't hold back.
And don't hold back, and don't be in a hurry. And
people want to hear that stuff.
And imagine that it doesn't have to be movie sex. It can be. Yeah. It can actually be what the two of you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can be really good. Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking to me about sex.
Of course.
Doesn't sound like either of us have that many issues with it, but
Well, that's that's good though.
I
Sometimes
think
that's better.
having the conversations about sex is good too, because I do think it's a thing that people feel shame about or whatever sometimes.
I think so too. Yeah.
About what their desires are. As long as you're like being kind and not hurting anybody, like, don't you think everything's okay?
I think so.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it should make you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing that with me. It's so nice to meet you. I'm here at Urban Radish, which is the best grocery store in downtown Los Angeles. And we have shot a whole series of van therapy episodes here. So make sure you subscribe and you'll be the first to know when a new one's up. Oh, this is passion fruit. I am passionate about passion fruit.